Alright, so my first idea stems from the overall lack of modes in Mario Kart 8. I mean, yes, although the core racing is some of the most fun I've had on the Wii U so far, I can't help but feel like Mario Kart 8 is, well, a bit on the empty side, in terms of content. So one way to backfire this would be to add the mission mode seen in Mario Kart 8 DS. The missions in that game were so much fun back when I played it, and I really can't understand why they would take it out and never show it again in the next few entries. It really felt different to normal Mario Kart, and it was a refreshing change. If Nintendo were to in some way incorporate missions, I think it would add a good amount of legs to the game. In fact, it doesn't even really have to be missions. Why not an achievement system that awards you with parts for your kart every time you complete one? Achievements like get blue shell twice in a single race, or maybe come first in a race after a bad start. I don't know, that's just at the top of my head, so just imagining what Nintendo could do with this concept is really exciting. My next idea is once again based on my past experiences with Mario Kart. To be more precise, its online feature. Now the online in Mario Kart is a lot of fun, but the only problem is you don't get much from it in return. So my second idea is to create more of a motivation to go online and win races. You see, with the past few Mario Karts, playing online only contributed to your VR score, which is basically just a number. It doesn't do anything. So there is really no point to playing Mario Kart online, other than enjoyment. So why not add unlockables that can be unlocked in online only? Or even just a better ranking system, like an actual ranking in comparison to your entire country, or even the world. And maybe you could even have coloured tiers when you pass a certain amount of people, like this. That would definitely make me want to play online a lot more. Now I got nothing wrong with the coin unlock system first shown in Mario Kart 7. It's a really good concept, but a way to push this further is by adding a real shop. This would enable the player to make decisions about what they want to spend their coins on when they want. Of course, not everything will be available straight away, but it would really add to the game's feeling of completeness. To understand what I mean by that, take a look at Super Princess Peach for the DS. Now before you all start teasing me about loving this game, hear me out. This game had a shop where you could buy abilities for Peach to help with her platforming. You could even buy music tracks that you could listen to separate to the gameplay. Although it is a simple addition, it kept me coming back for more and really brought out the completionist in me. To transfer this idea to Mario Kart, maybe you could buy custom parts, music tracks, and maybe even new designs for your kart to make it more personal. I don't know, it's a small thing, but I think it would really work to the game's credit. Okay, so this is where things get a bit more ambitious. My next idea would be to add a course creation feature. Alright, so I understand there are certain limitations when it comes to making a Mario Kart course, because of how different they are to each other. None of the courses are really made with a simple course creator, but after seeing Mario Maker at E3 this year, I think it's entirely possible to do something like it at least. Just imagine creating a giant course out of anti-gravity loops, or maybe a track where you hang glide the whole way down. And even if you're not interested in creating tracks, why not have a separate online mode where you can play user-made courses? Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if this didn't make it into the series, but still, it'd be a neat experiment. So my final idea is easily the most ambitious. This is something that I've always wanted from a Mario Kart game, especially after playing Diddy Kong Racing. Why not have an overworld? Just imagine driving around to a different environment to compete in the different Grand Prix. And if Nintendo's up to it, maybe even make the world online, where you could just drive up to someone and ask them to race. It could even have a light-hearted story too. Now I know there would be many limitations, and the chance of Nintendo doing this is very, very slim. But just thinking about it gets me really excited. They could even incorporate the shop and the missions and all some of the other ideas that I've had in this video. Imagine an overworld mix of the amazing racing of Mario Kart. It sounds incredible, and I understand there would be conflicting opinions on this, but still, in my opinion, I think it would be absolutely amazing.